Hi, everyone. I'm Jeannie Walters, your NSA Illinois chapter president. And I'm here today because I want to introduce you to another of your incredible board members for the 2021-22 season. I am here today, and it is my privilege to be here with the amazing Mr. Dean Heffta, who is your head of events and programming and a member of our board. Dean, how are you?
Hey, I'm great. Great to be here, Jeannie.
Good. I'm so happy you're here with us. And, I know one of my favorite questions is about kind of your journey. What led you into speaking and what led you specifically into NSA? What's kind of your NSA story? You want to share that with us?
Absolutely. So, a few years ago, when I was going out on my own, starting my own business, I had come across this thing called Speakers Academy from NSA Illinois. And I live in the Peoria, Illinois area. So, we're a couple hours away from Chicago. And I thought, you know what? I can make some Saturdays. I'll make the trip. And I thought it would at least connect me with some people and I'd learn some new things. And that was absolutely what happened. I met a lot of the instructors, other participants, got some shortcuts on how to accelerate the speaking part of my business. And it was a huge setup for a lot of the work that I'm doing. I can trace back to that experience. And so ever since then, it's been just great being a part of the NSA Illinois community.
Well, thank you so much for joining us through that because Speakers Academy is such an incredible program. And I've heard so many stories like that, that's kind of the door that people walk through and they become members of our NSA Illinois chapter. So, one of the things that has been, what's the word, exciting, unpredictable? I'm not sure. But when we started this season, we were really not sure what the world looked like from 2 weeks to 2 months to the end of the year. And so we had to be pretty agile and flexible about how we continue to offer content and learning and events to our members. And so we made a decision as a board to continue with virtual programming for our monthly educational programming. But then we added all this other stuff. And we also were able to get together in person. And we have another one of those on the horizon, which I'm really excited about. So I'm just curious, you worked on this so hard this year. What are some of the highlights for you? Here we are at the, beginning of May. What are some of the highlights that we've been through already this year?
I think the two big things for me from a programming standpoint, one is the advantage that the virtual side that we were obviously all kind of thrown into a couple of years ago, the advantage that that's given to us, I think, as a chapter on a couple of different fronts. One is it's made it a lot easier for people to participate.
Mhm.
Even if you're in the Chicagoland area, it might take you an hour or an hour and a half to get to wherever an in-person meeting would be, and it's hard with schedules and everything going on and traffic. And with the Zoom, we've been able to just have it on your calendar and you can join. And that's been
Mhm.
great. The other side of that is it's given us a tremendous amount of access to talent to bring into our chapter. So we've had people from Texas and Florida and the East Coast and California and you name it. It's been because of that digital access that we've been able to bring talent to our members that
Mhm.
I'd say if you were going out and you were going to sign up for a course, you'd have spent thousands of dollars on getting access to some of the expertise that we've brought in. So for me, those are a couple of big highlights. And then certainly just the joy that we had of people being able to get together in February for Voices of Impact, being able to hear awesome messages from speakers, be able to lift people up, learn from experts in the speaking profession
Mhm.
at our luncheon, and just being able to have fellowship together with other speakers and build that network. Because I think one of the biggest things that our group has is each other. We can
Mhm.
bring in expertise, but it's really the people that I connect with to get insights and connections and ideas. It's our community that is really a huge asset, I think, at least for me.
I love that. And I totally agree. And I think it was so special getting together in February in person and watching speakers really try things out on a beautiful stage. We had video, we had headshots, we had incredible meeting professionals there who shared their wisdom. And like you, Dean, I really walked away feeling like, wow, this community is really special. And ironically, like many of us who had served on the board together for many years at this point, that was the first time we were actually in the same room. And so it's possible and it's really exciting. And I think the other thing I'll just add is that access goes both ways. So when we have those digital events, we also get to reach people in Peoria and Champaign and throughout the state of Illinois, not just in this one area. And so that balance of what we're doing, I think, is serving our chapter in new and exciting ways. And speaking of new and exciting, we have some things coming up. So what can people expect for the future here at NSA Illinois?
You bet. So I want to highlight a couple of things. One is May 13th, our May chapter meeting. We're going to have our special guest, Jess Pettit, is going to be with us. She's going to be one of the featured speakers at this summer's NSA Influence. So be sure to join us for the May 13th. Get registered right away. And then keep it on your radar. NSA Influence, July 9th through the 11th, which is our national get together. And then I'm excited for our June in person. It's June 3rd. So Friday morning, same time of day. We're going to have an in-person meeting at NIU Naperville, same facility that we used for Voices of Impact. And it's called Elevate and Celebrate. And it's our in-person celebration of the year. We'll have some awards, but really it's going to be a great experience for everybody in attendance, whether you're an NSA Illinois member or not. We're going to have some really cool coaching experiences, some roundtable speed coaching things that can help any of us up our game when it comes to our speaking business. We're going to have raffle opportunities for one-on-one coaching. We're going to have a special message from Hall of Fame speaker Lori Guest. And it's just going to be a great chance for us to get together and really make some memories and grow our skills.
Love that. And I think part of what I get really excited about when I think about our chapter is just the incredible diversity of talent and wisdom and how long people have been doing this, the experience people bring. We all gain from that diversity and hearing each other's stories. And so when we get together at something like that with the purpose of doing that, I mean, magic happens for sure. So I'm really looking forward to May. Jess is incredible. And then also, our June event, which is just going to cap off this very unpredictable, but really, really exciting year. So Dean, thank you for all of your incredible hard work and all you bring to our chapter. And I will see you on Zoom and in person in the next few months. So see you then.
See you, everybody.